We are back live. This is your Bolo Punch Boxing Hour, brought to you by George Rogie Insurance, www.bolopunchboxinghour.com. Streaming to you live, as always, on Ustream.tv. This portion of our show also brought to you by You're in Luck Lemonade, and that's You're in Luck. I don't want it confused with the word urine. That's nasty. But Juan Manuel Marquez is marketing some lemonade. We were both enjoying it a little bit earlier. Actually, Emil had some left over.
Cooled off a little bit.
Good stuff. It did cool off. It was a little warm. We've got a former WBC lightweight champion of the world, Chicago legend right now. I mean, geez, as far as Chicago fighters go, they don't get much bigger than this. David Diaz, a good friend of ours. We've had him on several times before. Always hanging out with him in Chicago at the 8 Count Promotions, Dominic Pasoli. And thanks in advance to Bernie Marmazal, our friend and PR guy.
Yeah, they got
for hooking this up.
Pretty big card. Jose Hernandez is coming back after a pretty long layoff.
Yeah. Of course, you got David Diaz against Jesus Chavez, the Matador.
And then Ivan Popoka and Diamond Bear, who are two understudies, basically, of David Diaz.
Understudies. When's the last time Emil used a word that was that intelligent? That was well done. Well played. That's good time. Yeah, if he ever does another one, we'll compare it. Tomorrow night, September 18th, Miami, Florida, is of course, tomorrow night is the one time they're going to have Friday night fights. That's what TiVo is for. Tomorrow night happens to be my 5-year wedding anniversary, so I will be quite busy eating.
It's a busy weekend, basically, with fights.
It's a very busy weekend with fights, yeah. So tomorrow night's Friday night fights. It's a special Friday night fights. Guillermo Rigondeaux against Giovanni Andrade, 10 rounds at junior feathers. Rigondeaux is how they're saying it. It's actually Rigondeaux, but
yeah,
you know who he is if you watch Friday Night Fights, because he's already fought like twice.
Yeah, he kind of told them they were mispronouncing it before, is what he was saying. Nonetheless,
they're saying he could be up for a world title by his 5th fight.
I mean, this is only his 3rd fight. It's already a 10 round.
This will be his 3rd.
And it's a 10 rounder.
He's already at. I'm telling you, the guy is. They're saying he's going to be the owner of a world title by his 5th fight. Awesome. That's awesome. So he's going to need a tune-up fight after this one, and he's getting the title shot.
And then what have all these been? They've all been tune-up fights. I mean, he goes in there and blasts the guy.
Yeah, Giovanni Andrade is not a pushover. It's also not a guy for his 3rd professional fight ever.
But
awesome.
His last fight, he won with a liver punch.
Oh.
And I
rewound that and replayed
because you didn't even see it.
Times.
You don't even see it.
Like,
it
was a body shot. Okay. Oh, that was crazy. Ugh. That was a vicious shot. I loved it. Played it again and again. So that is tomorrow night. Make sure you watch. Definitely be on there. And they're not saying who's going to be in the studio. They usually do.
Who else is on this card?
We've also got a Showbox tomorrow night. Travis Kaufman against Tony Grano. And Abraham Lopez against Noe Lopez Jr. Jose Guzman is taking on Carl McNichols, and Archie Ray Marquez against Mario Galan.
All up-and-coming fighters. That's with that Showbox. It's not the special Saturday. The Friday one's always rising stars.
Yes. And then we've got Saturday night in Vegas, HBO pay-per-view, Mayweather against Marquez. After our interview with David Diaz, we're going to take this fight apart into its basic parts. We're going to talk about what is in store for both of these guys. How do they stack up against the other man's opposition previously in their career? And then we'll make our final official picks on this.
Well, they have some good fights on the undercard as well.
We're going to go ahead and take our break, and we'll be right back, and we'll talk about all that stuff. We'll be right back with the former WBC lightweight champion of the world, Chicago fighter, David Diaz. This is Bolo Punch. We'll be right back at you.
Rogie Insurance is a 4-generation insurance